the art of solving MCQs and why you should learn about this. Hi guys, my name is Dr. Neha and I've secured a rank of 529 in this year's DPG 2024. So in this video, we'll be talking about MCQ solving, how to tackle difficult MCQs and how to actually approach MCQ solving. So if you are preparing for NEET PG or INI or any competitive exam for that sort, this video is for you. Talking about the types of MCQs which are being asked in NEET PG and INI, there are 4 types of MCQs which are generally asked in the competitive exams. First is fact-based questions. Bilkul memory-based questions which are directly facts, or memory-based questions like scoring, staging, numbers, etc. Second type of questions, they are logic-based or concept-based. So if you know the concept, you know the answer to those questions. Third are image-based questions. Talking about the tips and tricks which are needed to solve these kind of questions and what should be your approach in solving these kind of questions. First kind of questions, fact-based questions, memory-based questions. Trust me or not guys, these questions are completely intuition based. अगर आपने कोई वीडियो देखी है या नोट्स पढ़े हैं अच्छे से और यू हैव रिवाइज्ड दोज टॉपिक्स कभी ना कभी, सो दीज क्वेश्चंस और दीज काइंड ऑफ स्टेटमेंट्स दे आर स्टोर्ड इन योर रिमोट मेमोरी और योर सबकॉन्शियस मेमोरी जो इंट्यूशन बेस्ड है. you'll see the question and automatically it comes into your mind कि इसका आंसर ये होना चाहिए. No logic, no concept, but they are intuition based and 90% of the times वो सही ही होते हैं. So second type of questions are concept based or they are logic based. Logic based questions और कुछ common sense questions भी पूछे जाते हैं NEET PG में कि फर्स्ट टाइम क्वेश्चन पढ़ने से लगेगा कि नहीं आता है क्वेश्चन, बट जब सेकेंड टाइम पढ़ेंगे क्वेश्चंस और केयरफुली इफ यू रीड द क्वेश्चन, सो दे आर समटाइम्स कॉमन सेंस क्वेश्चंस के बीच में यू कैन फाइंड द आंसर टू दोज क्वेश्चंस. और कॉन्सेप्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन जिसमें यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस. कॉन्सेप्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन में MCQ प्रैक्टिस इज द की ओनली, क्योंकि concept based questions, even if you know the concept, you have to repeatedly apply those concepts to MCQs so that it gets into your habit of solving the MCQs, because time is limited in NEET PG and INI. So third kind of questions are image based questions. Believe me or not guys, they are relatively easier kind of questions क्योंकि कुछ questions में एक्सप्लेनेशन भी दी होती है और नीचे इमेज भी दी होती है. सो इमेज काइंड ऑफ हेल्प्स यू इन सॉल्विंग दोज क्वेश्चंस, और स्टेटमेंट में से यू कैन गेट दोज बज़वर्ड्स एंड विच एक्चुअली हेल्प्स यू टू गेट टू द आंसर. फोर्थ काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, न्यूमेरिकल बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. दोज क्वेश्चंस वो भी क्वेश्चंस दे आर completely purely practice based questions. Now guys, I'm going to tell you 4 more tips and tricks which will actually help you to get more MCQs correct and which I consider helped me during my preparation and my exam. So I think you should be using these tips and tricks regularly while you're practicing your MCQs and while you're doing your regular MCQs or in your GTs to maximize the amount of MCQs you get correct. So first tip which I consider is important, and it is actually very important, is ruling out options. Guys, ruling out options is an important trick which helps you get more questions correct, or which helps you to increase the chances of you getting a question correct. So what do you mean by ruling out options? Also, ruling out options helps you in questions which you have no idea about, or ruling out helps you to actually increase the chances of you getting the question correct. What is ruling out? Ruling out means you actually go to every option and you rule that option out कि ये भी नहीं हो सकता, ये इसका आंसर नहीं हो सकता, this can be the answer, और ये भी नहीं हो सकता. So this increases the chances of you getting this question correct. So ruling out option is a wonderful option. I think हर question में ruling out options use करना चाहिए and it will help you a lot guys. So second, I think buzzwords. Finding buzzwords and creating your own buzzwords. ये पॉसिबल है सिर्फ MCQ प्रैक्टिस करने से. MCQ प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो यू विल फाइंड आउट बज़वर्ड्स की पिछली बार जो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया था उसमें ये बज़वर्ड था और उसका आंसर ये था. सो काइंड ऑफ योर मेमोरी स्टार्ट्स वर्किंग दैट वे कि फाइंडिंग आउट बज़वर्ड्स एंड which will actually help you to get your answer correct. So finding out buzzwords and creating your buzzwords and using them in your MCQs regularly will help you guys. Third is intuition, which I've already talked about. Intuition works in fact-based questions and will help you in many questions, which I think is important. So fourth is previous year questions. You can't get your previous year questions wrong, guys. Getting a previous year question wrong is a crime in itself. You can't get a previous year question wrong. So I think these 4 tricks will help you a lot in solving MCQs in general and in your GTs and in your actual exam as well. Your acumen, आपका क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने का एक्यूमेन व्हेन यू विल प्रैक्टिस दैट वे तो वो वही बन जाएगा एंड यू विल एक्चुअली रियलाइज इन द एक्चुअल एग्जाम कि इट वर्क्स. डेली MCQ प्रैक्टिस इज द की गाइज. सो व्हेन टू प्रैक्टिस MCQs एंड हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस टू प्रैक्टिस डेली. सो if you are in your first reading or if you have done your first reading or you are starting your first reading, guys, first do your first reading, then in your second reading, according to me, in your second reading you should be starting doing the MCQs. I think you should start making customized modules which of the specific subjects which you are doing. For example, if you're starting second reading of a specific subject, for example if you're doing Dharma, now first you have to read the notes which you have made of Dharma. Then when you are done with those notes, you have to make a customized module of that subject. I think minimum 50 questions you should make and minimum 50 questions you should solve before going to a new subject. So when you'll solve 50 to 100 questions of that subject, you'll know your weak topics, you'll know which topics you're not able to recall and what kind of mistakes you are making in your MCQs. So MCQ practice you should start in your second reading, and I think every subject you should make a customized module and you should solve at least 50 or 50 to 100 questions of every subject before discharging that subject. That will help you to know your weak topics. That will help you to use these tips and tricks in your MCQ solving, and you'll notice that change. You'll notice the amount of MCQs you are getting correct. So guys, this is it for this video. I hope you find this video helpful and you'll use these tips and tricks while you solve those MCQs, and I hope it helps. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.